You should be live.
Check Twitch right now.
Test, test.
It's not showing live yet on
Yeah,
Twitch.
I see it on my end.
Do you? Okay. Let's see. Refresh. Yep. Ooh. All right, Mayo, you want to carry it for a second? So I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
They're still not even like picking their champs. So yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, they did draft, but yeah, they're not picking their champions.
Yeah, but no one saw the draft yet.
So I'll talk about the draft. Blue side first picked Neferi, which I'm pretty sure is going to be their jungle pick. Pretty strong this patch. Did get nerfed a little bit, but still pretty solid. Red team responded with pick 2 Tristana, 3 Wukong. Tristana's the best ADC in the game right now. I don't even think it's close. Just so strong early in scales. Then blue side picked Ezreal Rel, which is a bit of an interesting combo. Oh, here we go. We're finally going to tournament draft. Then a couple bans happened, and blue side picked Malzahar, then red picked Maokai, then blue picked Warwick. Red's last picked Mundo, which is also pretty busted right now in the top lane. I think it's a Warwick versus Mundo matchup, which could be pretty interesting. We have to wait, what, 3 minutes once this starts, I think?
Yeah. I'll just hang around until he comes back. Might let you do it all by yourself. I've dropped up on the stream. Ain't gonna see it. Yeah, that's more than likely. Malzahar mid, Neferi jungle, Warwick top.
Tristana Maokai specifically in the bot lane is actually pretty impressive, which is probably why they picked Ezreal to play safe. If the Maokai lands on someone, it's basically a guaranteed kill, especially early. Well, we got a Joker hovering. Urgot and Renekton. Dude, I kind of wish Riot would hit tanks a little bit harder. This Mundo is going to do the most damage in the game. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
Falsetto's kind of has a good amount of damage, all things considered.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah,
could
but
be worse.
he can build full tank.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Ezreal's not gonna do
Eternal
anything
got
to
his
that team.
Ari. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is on their one trick, really. Well, Journal's not a one trick, but he does love Ari.
I wonder if they're gonna keep Way2K top in Lawful Dog jungle.
Yeah, Way2K has been flexing around. Here we go. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I could talk about a little bit of my recent tragedy in solo queue. I think I've lost like 12 of my last 15 games. I deserve to lose probably 6 of those. but the other half I was playing out of my mind, and I just could not carry for the life of me. And I keep getting Smurfs every game, like level 30 to level 35 accounts. I think right before this streak, I actually went on a pretty ridiculous win streak. Um, and I think I'm being punished for that now because
Mm-hmm.
matchmaking is all about balance.
It'd be what they do. Put you in winner's queue, and they put you in loser's queue. That's
Exactly,
around.
yeah. I can't I can't believe I lost the game last night. It's crazy. You know how you fix it? You just skip playing a night and then Riot's like, "Oh, please come back." And they give you a free game. I fell from Emerald 396 LP and now I'm at Emerald 40 LP
Oh,
and I think I've lost 2 games at 0 LP. So my LP to MMR ratio is going to be F tier soon.
yeah. I've been dueling a lot with my boy Icy Infusion, and we're like 9-0. We're something ridiculous. Like we just can't lose when we play together.
Dang,
I don't
that's
know what it is.
crazy because they normally punish you for dueling.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we just can't lose. Crazy.
Damn, that's awesome.
Like I haven't been on a duo queue win streak like that in forever.
Yeah, dude, same. I think Jordan and I are winless duo right now. We've played like 6 games and I haven't won a single one.
Usually how it goes. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for Icy Fusion here. I got a lot of. Well, I'm quiet, but I'm not going to be talking a lot. I'll turn me up a little bit though.
You got some points on it. How long have you known Icy?
Long time. Yeah,
I wonder how the Malzahar and the Ari matchup plays out.
it's same college. See.
Alrighty, boys, I'm back.
Perfect. Just in time for the game to load.
I love it.
Alright, I'm gonna mute up. Have fun. Bye bye. Let me know if you need
Hey,
anything.
thank you for
Yep, no problem.
operating.
Here we go. Will they 5-point? Or will some team pull some cheeky stuff? I don't see any intense pinging. Oh, here comes some pinging. Looks like,
You're already in game.
ooh, hard to tell. Looks like a 5-point.
Yep, but that's not showing on Booge Bash. Booge Bash is still showing
Yeah, I'm still in the loading
the
screen.
load-in screen.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so
It's probably mine.
Yeah,
I'm just loading slow.
Loading a little bit slow. Yeah, but I'm on it and I see the game started as well.
Is Booze Bash on like a 30-second delay?
It's not on any delay. Or like 2
Nope,
seconds.
Even
I'm just
Charlotte's
I'm just
stream from his computer is still at 0%.
yeah, I'm just like in a loading screen right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like frozen or anything. It just froze right when
Oh,
I
it
said
might just
that.
be a little hung up.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm streaming.
Should we
Okay,
just
okay,
cast?
I'm in game. I'm in game.
Okay, cool. What minute is it at now?
I can speed up.
Okay, we're at 117, 118, 19.
Shaw, before you go, could you move the champs around?
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be great.
I got you.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so
I'll
nothing
still be around. Just
crazy.
let me know if you need anything. All right, peace.
Red has some deep wards. Blue has vision on the jungler, so they're going to be able to track him pretty well. It is lawful in the jungle.
Yeah, so Lawful's been jungling all season.
Okay.
Hey, Mayo, just so we're on the same page, I'm at 54, 55, 56.
Okay.
7.
I'm
You
just a
same as you?
little bit behind. I'm at 202, but I'm going to pause. Tell me when you hit 202.
Oh, I'm at 4, 5,
Perfect.
6, 7. Okay, cool.
I should probably sync it with you guys as well. Sorry, do it again. Just count for me.
Tristana going in, gets a little poke. Takes a lot of poke in return from Cloud Envy.
Yes.
Wow. Half health. You got a pretty even matchup in the mid lane, both. That's about 66% HP. In the top
Yep.
lane,
So Malzahar has already burned both pots. So that's something to keep track of. Same with Tristana's burned one pot.
our junglers have a pretty even clear right now. Almost 1-for-1 camps.
Yep.
Wow, I did not realize Nefari can leash her pole that far. That's kind of crazy. So dogs keep the thing aggroed.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this Ari does. She's been extremely broken since the buff of Roa. So I know, shout out to Katie, I think went maybe 10-0-10 last night on Ari in their game, and she's been super strong in solo queue. I think she's actually getting somewhat of a nerf in the next patch already from this super tanky build. Warwick goes ins down a level.
Oh. Close.
Yep. No sums burned in the top lane.
got-
Lawful dog. Oop, flash on Lawful. Can he W away?
I
Does
think
he
this is
have
a
it?
kill here, maybe. Nope. Saved by Mundo.
Yep.
I think I'm a little ahead of you guys. Like your
whoops.
commentary is kind of delayed. What time are you guys at?
I just moved to 414. What are you at?
I'm at 14, 15, 16.
Okay, I'm still a little ahead. Keep counting for me. Sorry.
426, 427.
9, 30.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Right, go on.
Synced up.
So Malzahar is out of mana here.
And he's getting shoved in.
Yep. Which is rough, because out of mana on your own tower is tough. The last hitting. But he does have his E to help with the last hitting.
We got jungle hovering bot for dragon that just spawned. See how this plays out. Both jungles in the general area.
Yep.
It looks like a gank here on Journal. He is level 6 though, so it should be a pretty easy out.
Just use this
Unless
charm.
he doesn't have the mana. And he's dead.
First blood to Neferi.
Did he already use his ult?
I think he didn't have the mana for it.
Okay,
He used QW and the charm. So QWE on Malzahar.
no
Malzahar
mana for R.
just lived. Yeah.
Yeah, he almost had the kill on Malzahar.
Yep.
It's a TP back to mid to try to get Prio to...
Malzahar does hold on to his TP, so Malzahar will have TP advantage. That's so important with Malzahar's R, so that lockdown CC. So we'll see if that plays out here in the next couple of minutes.
Blue side bot just reset. We got blue side taking... I think blue side probably thought they were giving up dragon, but looks like they don't even have to give up dragon. They're aware something's up though because she's pulling off. Got a gank on King Nazgul, lands the double fear, and he will probably get away. Yeah.
Yep. Barrier pop, but will heal. Ooh.
Now we have.
So the Fury was able to take one grub, so can leave and not have to worry about the feats being a part of that with Wukong there.
Looks like we're gonna have an attempted gank here on mid lane. Just straight out. Ari's so hard to punish.
Yeah, I think more or less that's to get the R out and potentially walk up for vision and also to fight these grubs.
We have a
So now you
slight
get the
goal
roll from
advantage on
Maokai
blue.
as well. So we do have level 6 on the Wukong, while the Fury's still 5. And Chimes is up a level on support tank. But Zach is still level 5, so as we look to fight Dragon. We'll see if one of these supports, specifically Maokai, can get that level 6 prior to the impending Dragon, which will be a massive ult for Drag. Zach gets level 6.
Both bot laners CSing pretty well.
And a solo kill on top lane.
Wow.
King Nazgul goes in, had the sustain with the Vamp Scepter. Able to get a kill. Top lane, get that wave shoved in. And Way2K, no teleport already used, so he will probably, looks like he will lose that full wave and maybe a plate as well. I'm not a top lane player. I don't really know what that matchup looks like late, but I do know you love building a percentage of health item as Bork into Hamundo, so that's good.
That's pretty healy matchup on both sides.
Yep. Yeah. So any type of solo kill, really good for how much sustain and healing that both champions have.
Red is starting the Dragon. I don't know if Blue will be able to retaliate in time, but they don't have their ADC on it.
I don't think they will. Chimes also has level 6 on the Maokai.
Yeah,
We'll have the saplings for a little bit of zoning.
We have Nefari over. Stole the Dragon. Does she get out?
Oh my gosh.
Nope. But she did get the Dragon, so she's got the... I'd call that worth. Mental advantage over the jungler.
Absolutely.
Jungle goes back into his jungle with his tail between his legs. His team blames him for missing smite. Sometimes it's just about sending a message.
Yeah, wonder if Joey could have stood in, because they had the drag pulled out a little bit. Wonder if Joey could have maybe stood in between.
And hold them off out of smite range.
Yeah, but that's tough to do, right? You know, I think drag was at 1,000 health. I think the last thing you thought was Nefiri jumping in the pit, but as you see, they do have a ward in there, so got some late vision and went for it. Also, one thing to note, Nefiri, no flash this game, Ignite. That's probably why we saw that early gank. Gonna be interesting late game with no flash on Nefiri. Obviously, I know she can now go untargetable, but you know, she is just a divey champ, so we'll have to see if that smite's needed later. Blue side, a little bit of CS lead, top and mid, nothing crazy. So Joey walking top side again. Oh, got Lawful Dog. And
we got a fight breaking out in the top lane. Support thing goes in, lands a 2-person ult. The Fury goes in, kills Mundo. Malzahar all on the Wukong. Wukong looks like he might get away, but he's going to go back in and die.
Vernal stop the R.
They'll probably kill Joey, yep. That's a 3 for nothing. But Journal's coming in to retaliate.
The Journal's fighting 4v1 here. Ay.
Support tanking the tower. Journal's dead. King Nazgul, somehow misses the second tower shot, and that's a 4 for nothing. And it's about a 2.5k gold swing.
And grubs, so they get feats, not full feats, but they're going to take 3 grubs. They got the drag. They got the first 3 kills, so I think they're just 1 away. Either a tower or another monster. I never remember exactly how it works, but
Red does have the heavier scaling bot lane, but I don't know if they'll be able to overcome that.
Yep. And it looks like the Ahri is going Malignance, so not going the new Roa Leandries build. Interesting.
And
I guess they're opting for more damage. Yeah, I guess they'll need more damage with the Maokai Mundo. So
Oh, we have a fight starting in the bot lane. Wukong's here. They're going on support thing. Support thing has no flash.
And Joey
But
landed the
she will
W
get
knockback.
out. Oh, she dies. To
She
ignite.
does.
To ignite,
Great
yeah.
smite there by Joey Chimes. Feel good to get one back there for nothing. Good for them to get one back here.
That does bring their gold lead in a little bit.
Yep. Maybe you can get them prio.
They're thinking about going in on Ezreal with low mana. I don't think it's just. Oh, maybe. They're really thinking about it. They're trying to bait it. They wait too long, though, and Rel's going to be back. Yeah, Ezreal sensed something was fishy.
Yeah.
Both bot laners doing a really good job of CSing.
Yep.
About 9 CS per minute.
But this top lane matchup is not going way 2K's way. He's going to need to.
No, he's. Oh.
Ooh.
Lives by the skin of his teeth.
That Muna does not have any type of anti-heal. He may need to sit on a bramble. He's going to be pushed in a tower. But keeping up with the CS, but that Warwick is extremely
Huge.
accelerated from the top plays. Yep.
Yeah.
So it is a Malignus on the Ahri, going for the burst damage.
Dragon is up. We're about to have a fight break out Dragon side.
Going to be interesting if any of the top laners move. Yep. So it looks like Mundo's walking straight mid. So they're sensing a bit of urgency here. Looks like they're going to give
Dragon's
that top
gold.
tower.
Red's probably feeling a little desperate here.
Yeah.
Ezreal ult lands on 3 people. Tristan is nearly dead. Has to call him out of the fight. Wukong goes on Ezreal. Ezreal gets out. They turn back into the fight. Looks like Red is losing. Mundo's in the back line with Ahri, though.
Zach's cooking.
Ezreal. Oh, wow.
Zach flashes in.
Journal able to clean up the fight. Malzahar ult last 2 seconds as he dies. They're going to go dive Ezreal. Oh, just misses. Journal's going to take a beating from the tower.
Yep.
They're too low to Dragon, but they did wind up winning.
Here comes Warwick. Oh, God.
At the speed of light.
Yep. Oh,
Warwick
Lord.
coming in hot. He wants blood.
And Journal land a charm. I think that's the only reason why
They're going to get the tower.
Yeah. But can they turn this into an objective? So the gold went from about 2.5K. They got the kill on the support. I think they went. So gold's just under 1K now. But can they get the drag? It doesn't look like they can get the drag. So gold bot lane tower.
Warwick's going to hold both red team members under the tower, and it's going to pretty much be a free dragon, I think.
Yeah. Agreed.
Tristana backing? Yeah, there's no way they can catch this. Red probably feels further behind than they actually are. The goal is pretty even.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm sure they do, especially when you hear that Feats noise now that Riot's implemented.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, it's definitely hurts. But I think what Red Side has is really, really good team fighting. I just don't think they've.
Warwick has found Joey, suppressed him, and he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
No team around him.
Yep. And that's kind of what I mean. I think
they're
you
gonna
saw
lose mid tower. Warwick. Oh, Wukong, not Warwick. Sorry, going in. Flashes to get a double, but he gets Malzahar open. Oh man, the wombo combo from Rel. Malzahar managed to kill Ahri. Holy shit. Wow.
Blackfire Torch with the haunting guys.
Malzahar, he just chunks Tristana. Might go down here, but she timed her W well, but it doesn't matter. Warwick is massive. Wow. This Warwick is cracked out. He's fucking on meth.
They're picking them one by one.
I would not want to be against this Warwick right now.
Yeah. No. He got the double fear off there. That's what Zach was super safe, but the fear was procced.
They're
Landed on
pulling
Zach.
their fair lot, rightfully so. They're afraid of Wukong jumping over, but I don't think they have to worry about it. That they'll just clean that right up. Lots of little rosebuds to gather for Warwick. Warwick's looking to invade.
Yeah.
I think he'll be in for a rude surprise if he goes too deep, though. He decides to back off.
It is a Chemtech soul, which I feel like is actually pretty good for them. This
Yeah,
comp,
well,
kind of a
Warwick
kind of a
is-
dive comp.
Yep. Warwick will benefit the most from that, I think. He'll just be unkillable at low health. So we have no objectives coming up for a little while. Probably going to be... Red team's going to want to get that mid tower down. Towers are pretty even. Blue has one more. They have mid and top tower. Red has one bot tower.
Yep.
Both bot lanes pretty even. Tristana pulling ahead in CS. But I feel like Ezreal's having more impact on these fights.
Yeah, well, I mean, even when they won that fight, bot lane, Zach got chunked out from the backside of Ezreal, so I had to sit and wait for the Mundo to come in. So Zach's been playing these team fights really, really well, but I feel like Piltover's been really handicapped in almost every fight with a member getting picked prior to an objective. So there you see some of the anti-heal right there from the Mundo. Does have the Bramble Vest, so you see a bit more sustain into the Warwick. Oh, the Fury right there.
Looking
Did that
at
charm?
Journal.
Did that charm? Do the dogs block the charm?
Yeah, they do.
Ah,
It's kind of OP for
it
skill
really
shot.
is crazy.
The dogs block Caitlyn net too. It's super annoying.
Yeah.
Dropping the Rift Herald bot lane, gonna finally get that bot tower, so they have all tier 1s down.
Yeah, they're really gonna be able to start to choke out Vision now, right? They're up.
Yeah.
Soul points next in just a minute or so, and they're
It's
gonna
gonna
have.
be really tough for Red to contest this dragon.
Yeah, you know what's not fun? Walking into Rail Warwick or a Malzahar R.
Yeah.
We're looking for vision, but there is a little bit of additional vision with it being a Chemtech soul, so they are gonna have those longer.
Blue is deep into the top side of Red's jungle. They're looking to dive a Mundo, and he is destroyed.
He was exploded. They must have had vision. They should be. Red side needs to have someone. They're gonna question: do you potentially give inhib here?
I think they're gonna give in him for dragon.
Do you give? Yeah.
I mean,
Probably
it is
not
the
the worst thing
perfect
in the
time
world.
to take in him. Yeah, that will slow their soul point.
And they'll get some extra gold. Right? You can just send up Mundo up there for the next 5 minutes because nothing's coming up. Baron's not up for 4 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like they'll probably just go Atacon here.
Oh,
but Red team is already... The Dragon's half health. I think, if Blue goes Atacon, Red will be able to respond. So they're just...
I don't know. You can't really walk into Atacon, right? To this team. We talked about it.
Yeah, although that Atacon debuff of extra damage... I mean, Atacon feels like a bait. I feel like you have to take a couple members out of the other team before you start Atacon.
So yep, they got vision on. They are seeing them back, so they will be able to set up vision around Atacon, right?
I think Red might just start Atacon here.
I don't think
they
so.
decide against it.
I mean, they have no vision of where they're at, right?
They saw two of them
vision
back.
around Atacon.
And now
I know Zach. I know Zach right now is in comm saying, "Guys, just let me farm, let me get to 3 items." Right?
Yeah.
Seen Zach.
Did he change his name to the Knife Master? Is that Zach?
Yep. Yeah, that is Zach. Yeah. So I know he's just saying, "Guys, let me get to 3 items." Easier said than done. Flash out from the Wukong there. No vision, doesn't know, but Warwick's deep. Maokai's going to throw the R. Does throw the R.
Warwick is just suppressing the entire enemy team. Nefari almost died for free here.
Mundo's cooking, but here's the thing. Zach's
Mundo's
not
going to get her, I think. Oh, she escaped. Oh, that is tilting.
And that's kind of been the theme this whole game. They've fought in every single team fight a bit handicapped, right? Lawful Dog with the flash there gets caught. Joey has no real items of tank yet, and then you're fighting a 3v5.
Yeah.
So 2 inhibs
Honestly,
down.
blue team methodical here with their decisions. That inhib is now putting so much pressure on red team that I think they can just take Atacon for free now.
Well, they can go Atacon, reset, go right to drag.
Topside jungle is no longer theirs. Yeah, they'll just murder Atacon here, I think.
Yeah.
Red team can't do anything. Half of Lawful Dog's jungle is gone.
Yep.
It is a depressing outlook for red team here.
Yeah. Piltover struggling a bit. They need a 5v5 team fight. And unfortunately, they're so far behind now, almost 9k gold. And you have a Mundo front line, but there's Leandry's Blackfire Torch, and Bork.
I don't think this Tristana is going to scale in time either. I think the game's going to be over before 3 items.
And at the end of the day, the Tristana does start to really get ahead. They can flash R with Malzahar. There's ways to suppress her if she does start to get big.
Yeah, they really only have Tristana and Ahri as a threat. Mundo's not a threat. Wukong's not a threat. Maokai's not a threat.
No, and yeah,
Malzahar just ults one, and they're done.
Yeah. Rough game for Wukong here too. Not in the play of Wukong, but the chance to get on Ezreal. When you are, Ezreal can get out. Malzahar has the shield, and the Fury can go untargetable.
Warwick can just suppress you.
Yeah,
I mean, they have 2 forms of suppression. Oh.
Yeah. This is tough. They need a mistake. I don't think there's even a pick potential unless someone really makes a mistake. They need a messed up tower dive. They need something. They need a great Ahri charm.
Ahri taking massive damage here.
Yeah.
Warwick is... Look at the speed of Warwick. Oh, he's fighting. Oh, he's decided to go in on Ahri.
There you go. That's the mistake they need. There you go. Can they get it?
That's a shutdown to Tristana.
Back. Yep. There you go.
He may have gotten too cocky here. Can Tristana clean up this fight? Well, Tristana is just immediate. Oh my God, Tristana just deleted from the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Where did Tristana's health bar go? That's game, I think.
Yep. That was the mistake. Yeah. But they're just so far ahead.
Yeah.
They can just kind of bully their way out of it.
Wow. Yeah, Warwick got a little full of himself, but his team was so far ahead it just didn't matter. And Rel honestly had this saving grace engaged to really make sure that fight was not turned on them. And Mundo's finally scaled to not die, but it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah. So the brutal, honest truth is Piltover's 0-5 right now. Is there any chance of any change coming in this game?
Yeah, that is a rough spot to be in. You start to doubt yourself, doubt your team.
Yeah. And as you see, it was just a few small mistakes that they were inches away, but that the Fury was, I think, escaped 2 or 3 times on 1 HP.
Yeah, with 1 HP. It's
I would have loved to have seen that Tristana right at the end there. Get out of that. Maybe clear.
Yeah, that could have been a crazy fight, but that Rel, that engage, it canceled Tristana's W and she was dead.
They bullied their way out of the mistake. The Warwick dove. And honestly, Warwick was probably a little lucky there. If he was probably shopping when that happened.
Yeah, Warwick did not look tanky. He died quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not able to attack, then he's had Bork and I don't know, maybe Stridebreaker. But yeah, I mean that R was probably shopping in the sense of like, because normally she would just eat with a charm, and that Warwick would have probably blown up, for nothing. Got nothing out of it. So Yeah, that was the mistake they needed because as you see, I think Zach got 1,000 gold shut down right there. So it would have been nice to see the game extend a bit, right? I think that was right before the fourth dragon, so they could have ended up potentially of losing that. They would have gotten the waves pushed out, picked up some gold from the fight, but also the super minions. So
Honestly, super clean game from King Nazgul. I
awesome
saw
game.
him fighting his demons up until the very end where he actually, kind of caved in a little bit and just went for it. But I could see the tension in him trying to decide whether or not to run in like an absolute meth head with how head he was. And I think he decided against it 3 out of the 4 times. And so he has a crazy KDA, the most damage in the game. Ezreal, a close second. And it was just a pounding.
Yeah, that's rough, man. It's yeah, but yeah, King Nazgul definitely had the Green Goblin mask behind him there. Right before he dove in. I haven't looked at Twitch chat. Let's see if they're what they're saying. Let's see what kind of Arcane Havoc cast Pog. Okay. Sarah says sad we don't get the iconic Nazgul dog matchup. I agree. I wonder if there's a change coming. I really do. They're kind of cooking in chat. Mal's mechanics going crazy. Okay. All right. I when you get filled mid solo queue, you play Mal's, okay? Oh, Dandelion saying Joey chimes top. Oh, maybe if they give him the bard, perhaps.
His Bard is cracked. If they don't ban
Yes.
it, it's a disrespect.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're funny, Dandy. Not going there.
As
Um
as someone who's a bit of a one trick, at least in Booze Bash, it does feel bad when your main is constantly banned and you can't seem to squeak out a win. It's
yeah.
it is a defeating feeling, knowing that it's not always necessarily your fault either.
Yeah.
But it's hard on the team morale, and let's see if they can come back from this.
Oh, I think they're making a new lobby. Shit might be cooked. Um I'll have to wait till I see it get a an invite. But oh, yeah, Lawful Dog's creating the game again. There's been a lot of client issues right now. Riot can make abominations like Cassante and Bessamel and changes to Neferi and just make Giga broken champs, but can't fix their client on a constant basis. Would be nice. But yeah, Piltover looks like a team that's like they're trying maybe so many different comps and this, and they're a bit hesitant on some of the buttons they're pressing. That was tough because I mean that game started. The Ari 1 HP, the Malzahar lives right, gets ganked.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Nefari is so busted early, man.
Yeah,
It's just cracked.
yeah. And then you give the early kill to Warwick as a Mundo to kind of you're playing from behind there. Just tough.
Yeah,
When
and
you're
I mean,
when your Mundo can't create pressure side lane, and that's really the main reason you play him. That's tough.
yeah, when
Kind of
you only have to send one to kill Mundo, it's
problem.
rough. But I mean, he was just Red Team was seriously just starting to come online. It was just a little too late, and
Yeah.
that's the risk you take when you play a scaling comp.
Yep. Yep.
I do feel like blue team's draft made a little bit more sense.
We didn't get to really see Piltover's comp. They were always down a man every fight. They were full team fighting with Wukong R, Maokai R, Ari Charm. They just were like, hey, we're gonna front to back. We're gonna have Ari and Triss is gonna just auto you to death. But they never ever got that.
Yeah.
Spectator views up. Let me invite.
And
Oh,
they
no,
did pick
Charlotte's-
Mundo into Warwick.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, because Mundo was last pick.
Mayo, drop down to spectator, please.
Oh, yep.
And then Charlotte, if you could click the drafts link for us.
Yeah, hold up. It's like
Cool.
broken on my end for some reason. Give me a second. No.
Up support tang relogging right now, yeah. Lot of issues.
Draft should be up.
Okay. Ooh. Yep, you're good. Cool. I'll let you know if they're doing a new draft link in case I know Piltover has a bye next week, so I know they want to give get a win, man. They need a win for the bye. A little feel good, man. So, Mayo, I know lately on the Booge Bash streams, there's been a lot of anger towards the casters for talking about anything outside of the Rift. So it's my opportunity now to do that. Did you hit the gym today?
I did. Actually,
Nice.
I went to the gym, but I got a massage instead.
Your gym offers massage.
Yeah, my
Massages.
gym has a dedicated chiropractor, massage therapist. Oh, they have all
Okay.
kinds of stuff. And
So
the
this.
massage therapist is awesome.
Okay. Nice.
It's
nice.
like sports recovery focused, so it's not necessarily relaxing, but it
It's a
helps
bit
recovery.
firm. Getting a lot of messaging.
Looks like they're about to start draft. Yep. Yeah, they're starting
People are
draft.
leaving.
Or one
Okay.
of them readied up, I could tell.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It does look like they said we could start draft while we're doing this. It does look like they're remaking lobby. The classic Riot client, man.
Yeah.
Did you hit the gym today, Himmy?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. What day was it?
Oh, leg day.
Nice. That's what I hit yesterday.
Nice, bro.
I switched my chest day to Sunday because the gym is so much more dead. And I'm normally the classic bro that does chest on Monday, but I'm starting
there's
to
no
struggle to
benches
find a
available.
bench. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
and my gym is like a freaking massive warehouse. Shout out to Foley's Fitness in Maine, but it is packed on Mondays.
I did not know you live in Maine.
Yep. When I started Booge Bash, I was in New York, but now it's Maine.
Any reason to live in Maine? I mean, what's up there, man? It can't be much.
It's moved for the job, man.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Lots of lakes, though. Pretty similar to New York climate-wise. Oh, the draft has started. We got the same Gwen ban from Cloud. Cloud's, I think, did Waffles team decide to stay red
Yeah, they're
side?
staying red. Yep, they're staying red. Darius ban.
So
for
far,
that boy.
same bans. We'll see if that theme continues. Do we have like a salty run back here? Because that would be interesting. Well, I don't know if the Amumu was banned last time.
Uh-oh. So I guess there is on the. I'll look at the team names in a second. I know Piltover. That's the boys. I'm rooting for them a bit, but we're trying to be on. Oh, so I'm about to say there's someone on blue side that does play Bard, but I thought they might leave it up. But a little Joey thought the two the two bands that you're saying there's a chance. So Nivea ban, I guess there's a Nivea player as well. Imagine playing a champ that gives you 2 lives, kind of crazy. On the Elise ban, interesting. Oh, first pick. Let's see. Right back to the Neferi. Okay. So we'll have to see here. So in our game, man, we're on the same team. Someone left up that Neferi for us and baited us right into a really bad dive comp. So we'll see if
Yeah.
if they have something that invites you in that says, "Hey, come in," but can turn on you real fast, like a KO, Zaya. Let's see if it's actually Zaya.
They clearly didn't fear it enough to ban it, so they did. I think they did plan on them picking it again.
Grundle. So flex top jungle here. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Braum is super good into Neferi. Braum is so annoying to face, man. Braum is a sleeper pick, I think.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. I think Braum fits Joey's style of a bit more. I know the Maokai's melee and melee, whatever you want to call it, and goes in, but the Brahm's a little bit better at what Joey likes to do. Alistair, okay.
Honestly, I like the Alistar pick into Braum.
Okay. Why is that? Talk about that. I don't play anything in bot.
You can one, you can throw Braum away out of the fight a little bit, so he can't get his passive off so easily on so many people in the team fight. He's tankier, so if he gets stunned, he's not necessarily going to care too much. Oh, a pick after my own heart. We got Caitlyn in the bot lane. Caitlyn Alistar. It's a little bit of an interesting comp. Good for diving because the Alistar is so tanky, but it is hard to land a trap off of Alistar's stun. Because the trap activation time and Alistar's stun time is roughly the same, so you got to be pretty close to frame perfect. We got Kaisa Braum. Oh, switch to the Lucian. Caitlyn, Kaisa is a rough matchup into Caitlyn, so I think Lucian is actually favored a bit better.
Yeah, Zach's been talking a lot about Lucian lately. I think he got a E buff here recently. He's been talking about wanting to play that. I think he's gonna like a little bit of mobility. He can pump out damage, right? So let's see. Interesting. Okay, I'm curious to see what's top lane. So the Mordekaiser York ban, Ari ban. We stopped talking about the ban.
I'm curious to see what the mid lane matchup is going to be.
Yep. So no Ari. Well, they want something that they want to dive in. Alistair Neferi. I wonder if they get the Malzahar, right? Let's see. So Evan's getting banned out. And Talia. Okay. So first pick, let's see if they're going to give counter pick. Let's see if they leave that Trundle as a flex and pick mid lane here. Or are they going to reveal where that Trundle's going?
We got Journal on the Victor.
Okay.
Pretty solid control mage. Let Lucian dance in and out of that. I'm liking their team comp a little bit
Does a
better.
ton of damage and allows Trundle to be flexed.
Yeah, and Trundle slow really helps land Victor abilities. Ooh, Lilia. Wait, so where is this
The Fury
Nefari
might
going?
be mid.
Mid.
Fury mid. Okay. Ooh, the Fury into Victor. That's an interesting matchup. I'll look at LoL analytics. Oh, no way. Let's see if this Garen gets slammed in here.
I think that means Lawful Dog might be going top lane. Or I
Yeah.
guess he could be Garen jungle.
Could be Garen jungle, but when you're 0-5, you got to make a change.
No, come on. They squeeze us.
It's disgusting, man. Baited
I like the
hard.
Malphite. Honestly, as a Caitlyn main, I hate to see Malphite.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. I was so ready for Pengu Garen. I'm
But
disgusted. I'm disgusted.
If they take out the Caitlyn, they still have Nefari, Lilia, Warwick. I mean, you can Malphite alt the Caitlyn, but they're still gonna have so much damage on that team.
Yeah. All right. So they are getting ready. I think there's maybe some more client issues. Oh, getting some people joining now. King Nazgul needs to move up. Who else are they missing? So talk to me. What comps do you like here?
Hold on 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dog's gotta go out before game.
Interesting team comps. I do like the Malphite here. You have the Trundle. You have Victor. Malphite. I don't know if at 2 or 3 items anyone will be able to really side lane or get a push on the Malphite. But it's going to come down to do they let the Warwick kind of accelerate? And then the Fury mid. Look that up. Let's see what the we're having some issues with support Tang. Maybe they're playing on a different account. Oh. Looks like they're readying up. Yes, they are. So yeah. Doing the bands again. Look at this Victor matchup versus the Fury mid on LoL analytics. Let's see. So it is one of Victor's worst matchups. Only matchup worse for Victor is Swain. 45% win rate against in the Fury mid. So see if that rings true this game. And see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead. Boy, looking to the Malphite top. Let's just start running through this. The Malphite into the Warwick. pretty even. Malphite wins 51.5% against the Warwick. But I think that pick was more for them being almost basically all AD, and one of them being an assassin AD outside of the Lilia. I think that was more of a, hey, we want to have Frozen Heart this game.
Yeah, if that Malphite gets big, man, only Caitlyn will be able to kill it after completing Lord Dominic's. So
yeah,
it will be rough if that Malphite gets ahead.
Yeah, you did. I'm not sure if you heard, but the Neferi has a 55% win rate mid into Victor. It's one of Victor's worst matchups. So
Wow.
remember we were talking about that. Yeah, so it looks like that was a flex pick there. So
I wonder why, because I think Victor could just play kind of safe. I know
I think
Neferi
it's
can
the
probably W out of
untargetable.
that stun, right? So
Yep, it's the untargetable piece, and a lot of people don't know that the Neferi's second Q actually heals, so a little bit of sustain. But if just what's Neferi gonna do after 25 minutes if not ahead? You know, so last game they let the Neferi and Warwick get ahead, which was just brutal. So we'll have to see. I want to see a game 3, man. Want to.
Neferi Warwick is a hell of a dive to survive.
Yep. You know, Lilia sleep. I mean, the traps. There's a lot to watch out for, but Brahm's going to be big here, man. Braum is going to be big here.
Yeah, I think if the Braum can play it right, he's going to make. What are the team names again? Piltover and.
Let me look. Let me go to Boots Bash. I have no idea.
So
I
Piltover is Waffle Dog's team.
Yeah. So it's what are we in? Week Blessed Isles. Blessed Isles. Okay. BI. Yeah. Blessed Isles. So. Any predictions in the Twitch chat? Anybody see this going to game 3, or are we calling it a night before 10? What do you think, Mayo?
I'm going to pull up the Twitch chat too, just so I see.
Yeah, they're quiet right now. They're not. I need Dak to wake up. Okay, and lock in. Agreed. He didn't really have a chance to do that last game. Got to be the bad cop. Early night team mom.
Yeah, they got to show a little more aggression. We'll see how this. I mean, this lane. I feel like this bot lane is really decided in the first trade. Because if Caitlyn even can get 2 autos on you, then the threat of just constantly trickling you down is just going to make it so you're afraid to CS without getting poked out of lane. And the Caitlyn, even if she does get poked and takes an even trade with Lucian, she's got the Alistar sustain. And they did go first strike, so they do. It does look like they're looking to go aggressive in this bot lane.
Yes, it does.
What time are you guys up?
I'm watching on the Boost
17,
Bash.
18, 19.
Okay, we're good.
I'm a little bit ahead, so I'm going to pause.
Yeah, pause for like a half a second. I just watched it through the Boost Bash stream. That way
Maybe
I'm
I
all
should just watch it through the booze bash. No, I'll just pause for a second.
okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
All good. And Charlotte, if you could just move the icons around, that'd be sick.
You right. You right. My bad.
Nope, you're good. So team. So
All right, I'm synced up.
yep, you're good. You're good. So Reds invading, 5-man. Both teams 5-man. Oh. Oh man. Okay.
This is the classic yin and yang of solo queue. Both teams invading on the other opposite side.
But one thing Red side has is a great ward down, and they're gonna know where the Lilia started. At least what side. We do get the Glizzy hot dog Nefiri in mid. I know that's probably a fan favorite. Lawful dog, saving 50 gold, no pot. Yeah, so Hail of Blades on Nefiri.
Oh wow, yeah, that's quite a bit of poke on the Victor in just one ability.
Yep, and I didn't get the Hail of Blades, so yeah. Oh my gosh, man. There you go. Yep, so there you go. Yeah, Victor's gonna just have to poke. He's got to dodge the Qs. If Victor's can
Wow.
dodge the Qs.
Top already getting spicy. Malphite is
Yeah.
down to 1/3 of his health.
Yep.
Uh,
Ooh, a little bit of a pause.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
there's a-
also, I think. Oh, are they just pausing? Is that what's happening?
This
We
kind of
end up- let me
happened one
check
of the
the-
other times where I was watching and it just like we had to keep restarting.
I don't know if they
Ooh.
actually paused or if this is a
Yeah.
stream bug because I'm paused on my stream as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
pausing
it's
the
just-
game as well.
I think it's a spectator thing. Let's just kind of leave it alone and see if it fixes
Yep,
itself.
yeah, give it a minute. Wish there was something to commentate on, but unfortunately, first waves haven't even been killed yet. Got 2 minutes. So
It does look like every lane pretty much has traded evenly so far.
outside of top, yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, Warwick took quite a bit of damage from minions, I think, because he went so deep into way 2K.
Yeah.
Both junglers on their second camp. Yeah, I mean, this game is just getting started. Lilia went an interesting Raptors to Krugs to red. Trundle red to Krugs, probably gonna full clear.
Yeah.
I would be pathing bot too if I had Lucian Braum.
Oh no, yeah, this might be super bugged out.
Yeah, we might have to restart. Yeah, we know the stream's frozen. This is a spectator thing. What do you think? You guys want to?
What do we do?
restart?
Exit game?
Yeah. Exit and then
Well, 'cause
relaunch
when you
it?
go back in, you were spectating it. Yeah, it lets you. It should let you just rejoin, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna restart.
Oh, I guess you can always spectate from like a friends list thing.
Oh yeah, it did not let me back in.
Oh man, my league
Okay.
client is like not responding.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue.
Alright, I'm loading back in. We were at 2 minutes when we closed it.
Yep, we can always speed up a little bit if there will. The stream will. The bottom part will let us know if there's any kills or anything that we miss.
I just loaded back in. I'm at 4 minutes.
Oh, yep, we're watching on. I'm watching through Bruce Bash. Yeah, nothing yet. So, me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to load back in to get the volume. So I can get in there. I'll just spectate through chimes. I don't want to listen to myself. So everything looks really even. I can't see CS right now. Yeah, everything's super, super even. Oh, we're getting a flash from the Trundle. Stays alive. All right. May, are you locked in? Are you able to see this? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. My stream's a touch ahead, so I'm just trying to.
Yep,
sync
yeah, I
it.
had to pause it out. Pause it out too. Okay, so, ooh, Malphite's back almost got stopped there. Does get the back off. Wonder if he'll TP back in. Yeah, he's gonna TP back in and keep that Warwick under turret. CS everywhere is pretty even. Victor will pick up 4 or 5 CS right here under tower. Yeah, everything's even. So TP down on Malphite, no flash on Trundle, all sums up on Blessed Isles. So good poke there from the Victor, good Q dodge, but doesn't dodge the second.
Yeah, honestly, Journal playing this matchup pretty decently.
Yep.
For how one-sided it is.
Yep.
Lilia poking Lucian down under towers is probably a scary point.
Attack is
for
low.
Lucian
Flash
game.
from the Alistair.
I'll start flash in. Gets the
but
stun.
gets the
Lily's going to
stun.
clean that up for first blood.
Yeah.
Nothing they can do there. I don't think Braum can do anything differently. They just die.
Yep. Oh, I don't. Lawful Dog has no flash. Lilia.
Wow.
Oh, that dog's gonna live.
And Icy's going to
Jesus.
get out crazy.
Yeah.
A tilting start for Piltover.
Yeah, I don't wonder if the communicate. I wonder. I was looking at the mini map because I was watching bot lane, but I wonder if Journal maybe didn't communicate to Ben that the Fury was going to be right there. Okay. Zach a bit behind now, but we'll see what happens here. So Malphite with the Bramble early, stop some of that healing. Blue team first to
Grugs.
Yeah, first to Grubs. Yeah, they're just gonna. I think they're gonna have to give it.
Yeah, no contests here. Trundle is not on the side of Dragon either, so they just. And blue side has Dragon well warded, so if they're even thinking about Dragon, blue side will know.
Joey should be able to clear a little bit of vision here. Glad we were able to watch that Malphite back. So 1K gold lead, Blessed Isles. So, man, Icy looks really comfortable on Neferi. Really comfortable. There's some good damage. Good play, Joey.
Oh, Joey going in. Can they clean up? No, it won't be
Oh,
enough.
the burn. Is there a... Wow. Wow.
Wow, Nefari living with 1 health.
Literally 1 health because the Ignite came out as well, so there was a bit of burn. Really low on mana. Oh wow, here's the Warwick. Holy moly, man! They're moving great.
That's
They're
Warwick's
like
map presence, man.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, Malphite can't do much in response either. It's a slow pushing champion.
Yep. Yep. Maybe I ought to get a tower or a plate here. Don't think so. No.
Both side looks like they may be prepping Dragon for Lily to come over.
They better be careful here.
Zach walked into a trap, gets a free headshot. Caitlyn misses cannon. You hate to see it.
Oh, they must think that the Alistair's not there. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's tilting.
So Joey must get out here because the
Oh,
camera.
Malphite turning it around on Warwick, but Warwick's barrier just negates everything.
Yeah.
This is looking not great.
Not looking great at all. And you've seen the Fury already with the Eclipse. Trundle caught out. It's going to have to burn Flash again if he... Oh.
I think Trundle's just dead here.
No, but you got Victor. Come on, Victor. Pump
Victor
out that
stunned.
damage.
Oh, Victor alt turns this. Oh my God, Alistar.
Another 1 HP.
What the hell? Lucian looking to greed for that Braum passive, but ultimately decides against it.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Honestly, blue team looking calculated with these 1 HP escapes 3 times in
Talk
a row.
about the Warwick presence run all over the map. We'll probably be able to get back topside before the waves even show. Might not even miss a CS. Evan playing really, really good here. And just looking like a confident team playing against a team that's lost 5 in a row. Just
Honestly,
Yeah.
the Malphite CSing pretty well considering it's Malphite.
yeah, no, CSing really, really well. Should be able to get a plate here. Yep, does get a plate. The gold lead is 2K, up 4 kills to none and 3 grubs. But the good thing about for red side here, I think they scale.
Yeah, I think
Doing it.
Victor outscales Nefari.
Yep.
There's a certain point where Nefari kind of just either kills one person and completely falls off.
Yeah, and in this comp, I see that falling off a bit. So no dragon taken yet. So that's good for Piltover, who wants to get these items on Lucian and Victor. So
That was the weirdest back place for
Yeah, that was
Alistar
odd.
I've ever seen.
Yep. Yep.
That warrants a question mark from.
I
Oh
from
no,
his own
that's
teammate.
Alistar's team, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. So Victor backing doesn't have PP, but they spot
Malphite's
that.
starting
but
to hurt this Warwick.
Yeah, yeah.
Warwick going in. Looks like a good fight for Warwick.
Malphite still has R here.
Oh man. Malphite.
Oh, good flash.
Oh man,
Great flash
flashes
for
the
all.
ult.
But now Malphite has absolutely no mana, but does have TP.
Yeah, I think Malphite's got to be careful here.
Okay, they are starting up drag. Oh man. See Journal right there. Q miss. Okay, getting
I
some
don't
vision.
think Top's going to be allowed to be involved in this dragon fight.
No, I don't see that. The first move.
Nefari's coming in.
They do
Yeah,
have a bit split because Caitlin's not there either, but the Lucian's stuck under Tower CS, and they've got to give it.
And now blue team's
Guys,
got
give it,
4.
give it, give
Yeah,
it. Victor,
they
can
thought
you
about
push?
it.
And here's
And Warwick is going to solo the grubs. This is going to be devastating if they get this.
Yep. It is tough. So map presence, everything going the way of Blessed Isles this game.
Decent trap placements by Caitlyn. Making it hard for
Blessed
Zach to
Isles is
see it
playing.
from the tower.
Blessed Isles is playing good. Do you know if they've won both weeks? I have no
do
idea.
not. They do look like a clean team, though.
Yeah, they're
Great
playing
communication.
great. And they, hey, and gotten a bit lucky too, right? Had two members live on 1 HP that probably shouldn't have.
Oh, they're going to
Get a nice invade here from Lawful. Smite, okay. Get some back there, Lawful.
Gets the bite. You might
There you go. Get something back there, bud.
get
Hey,
a little
Victor.
bit of a message sent to Lilia.
Yeah.
I'll start looking to go in here on Victor. I think Journal's just going to die here. Yeah, I don't see how you get out of that. It's a clean roam from.
Yeah. And, Zach, Joey, they have no way of communicating that. We don't know where Alice is. Oh, big Malphite R. Does he have Q?
Oh,
Can you get away with Q? You might be able to get away out of here. Ooh,
oh my God.
yeah. That healing. Oh, full Bork, right?
Sock
Has
and
Bork.
Bopper is up in the top lane, and Warwick
Yep.
comes out on top.
Yep. And that's what playing into a Warwick does. He forces you to buy a Bramble, which slows down your first item build. So
And he gave him false hope and then saved the ult to regain the house.
did Aaron? Yep. Aaron got him back for the Gromp and said, "I'll
Yeah.
take your blue since you took my Gromp."
Lilia punishing Trundle
Comes
for that
back.
earlier invade.
But here's
Braum
Alistair.
passive lands on the Nefari.
You
Caitlyn
have the
ult
Victor
basically
here.
says,
Victor no
"Oh,
R
Lucian
though.
R."
2-man
Good
stun.
bronze shield, but Brom's just gonna die here, and red team is just gonna get cleaned up. Oh, can
Once
Victor
again.
take a kill back? Nope.
Here's Malphite.
10-0.
Malphite TPs.
That is devastation.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in the voice comms of Piltover right now.
It's probably dead silent, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think much is being said. Not really anyone in particular's fault.
Yeah, it's just
playing
like a
cleaner.
they're a half step late to every single fight. Oh, Alistair looking for the pick.
Cleans up. Okay. If I was
Yeah.
Lucian, I would be putting my fist through my monitor at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying FF15 here. They're not going to, but I know they're frustrated, but yeah.
Yeah, you can never FF.
Already an 8K gold lead at 16 minutes.
This is Booze Bash. If Evan gets drunk enough, he could potentially throw.
You think he's cracked 1 or 2 already?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's go and look at some of the levels.
The surrender vote failed on red team.
I told you, man. I think the odds are who put that up. I think it's minus 400.
You
Someone
hate
put
to
that
see that. You really hate
Yeah.
to see that. You know the mental's not doing well.
It's just tough, man. It's they've lived on 1 HP both games, right?
They're about to get a pick on Lawful Dog.
No, okay, there you go.
He lives. Maybe
Oh
they
my
turn this
gosh,
into
here
a
come. He's gonna
Alistar.
back in this bush. I have no idea that Warwick's there. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nasagal just being a freaking terrorist on the Rift at this point.
Yeah. Interesting that they gave him Warwick again.
Yeah, I'm
They
not
could've
sure I'd
banned
give
it.
him Warwick after that.
But they you know,
It could be an ego thing.
Evan has a big champ pool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's clear that he's best on Darius, but his other champs are really good too.
That was
Okay.
interesting pathing from Lilia, considering they didn't have vision in that bush.
Yeah, you know what though? I think Trundle was dead, so who else would be down there? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
But they have no idea the Kate's here.
Yeah, the Caitlyn's here. The Caitlyn's going to turn this. Ron.
Good play by Joey to try and get in front, but there's no follow up. And here's Warwick.
This is
This
where
dog-
Caitlyn
that dog had-
thrives.
Yeah, that wolf has rabies, man. He is all over the map.
Anything he touches dies.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to take this dragon for free.
Yep.
Piltover just lucky to get their camps, to be honest, at this point.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god, Outstar has gone Proto Belt. Oh my god. I think the...
Full AP Alistair. He also
What is
has
this? Not
Pentac.
Ionia. What is this team?
Blessed Isles.
Blessed Isles, feeling pretty blessed right now. With
Absolutely.
the freaking Proto Belt. Alistar.
It's full AP Alistair. If that's not taking it out and putting it on the table kind of move, I don't know what is. Full
Yeah.
AP Alistair.
Alistar's letting the team know Dude,
So it
Alistar.
looks like they're just going to group as 5. Looks like they're just saying, screw it, we're going to ARAM. And hope that
And
you make
honestly, I don't blame them. That's their only shot.
Me neither.
But little
I
do
don't
they
blame
know, they're about to get clotheslined
Now,
by the dogs in the back.
here you go.
Oh,
Okay.
they get a
Journal's
kill
going to be able to free hit here.
yeah. But
Oh,
the Nefari
no.
just wreaking
Here,
havoc on
ridiculous.
Journal. Nefari going to be, not punished for that. Oh, man. And Lawful's going to, honestly, I commend Piltover for that. What else are they going to do? That's their only hope.
Well, they're on the board, right?
Yeah. They're not going to go down with 0, so they save their mental a little bit.
Yeah. So at least
Honestly,
it shows
the
that they
fight
got
was
off
looking
the
good for them, but that Nefari untarget ability is just BS.
Mm-hmm. It's rough.
I don't think it belongs on a basic ability.
It's tough. As a Fizz player, I can't really say it
Yeah,
doesn't belong.
I was
But
gonna say, what do we got? AD Fizz over here.
yeah, but as a Fizz player, I can't say it doesn't exist. But I'll never remember Fizz being pick ban in pro play and for fun play and solo queue. So
When Nefari gets that Eclipse built, she just shreds, man.
yeah, she had it built at like minute 8. So, but the problem is here. Look, right? If they step and make a mistake, right? Warwick or Nefiri, or even Lilia, you have Alistair.
It's a
And
10k
yeah,
gold lead.
yeah,
Their only hope is that they throw at Atacon.
yeah. Honestly,
I'm still a firm believer in Atacon being a complete bait.
So you do got some standing gold. They're just gonna send it here, man. Just say, hey, we have a
Yeah,
Malphite. We're just gonna fight you. We're down
I like
10k
it.
gold.
Honestly, don't go as a team. They get the rewards. Just freaking NA it, man.
Okay, this is a 4v5. If they knew this was a 4v5, I think they take it. There's Alistair gets a
Alistar
big
going in
three-man
anyways.
knockup.
They do not care that it's a
He's gone.
4v5.
Alistair's gone.
Alistar's going to go down to the Lucian. Nefari in the back. Lily in the background goes down. Oh my god. Piltover turning this around, but Cloud Envy kills Braum. Headshots him. Trundle going back in. Nefari dies instantaneously. All they have is Caitlyn left, who I think is probably going to die under tower. Oh, no, they don't have the minion wave, so Caitlyn's going to live. Sends a slightly tilted ult at the Victor that doesn't do anything other than let you know they're tilted.
Yeah, so there was the 5v4 fight.
But Warwick does not care.
Look at this. They're sending it onto this.
Oh, he almost got the Rift Herald.
Yeah, but they're on Atacon.
Yeah, they'll probably take Atacon after that. They're low, though. This is dangerous.
Yeah, but they have the Victor burn. Lucian's cooking.
They're going to get it. They're going to get it. Will they get all the... Oh, it's the GA one, too. That's really helpful for them.
Is it? They needed
Warwick coming in at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Ulted blindly.
Oh, can he cook here? Can he get out?
Yeah. Zach's going to lose his GA, but everyone else is saved.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nazgul teabagging Zach. I sense some tension there.
But you know what? People are so used to Atacon being the Roses one, the Ruinous, that Zach dying there, showing them that it was the Inting one, they may not know because I don't even look anymore because it's like 20-1 chance that it is the
Honestly,
Inting.
I think that Inting one's better for them because they got nothing to lose anyways, and now they're not really even losing map presence if they go pick off a 1-for-1.
Right. But are they going to be able to get the team fight? That's the thing, right?
Yeah, we got Dragon up in 20 seconds. Blue team has
a little bit of a comeback feature.
Nefari W down. Malphite could go in here, does, but he's no one else to follow up. The Lucian ults. Nefiri living with 1 health, but goes back in and dies. That GA paying off. Malphite's not punished. Caitlyn nearly one-shots the Lucian, and they get a bronze flash for that. Alistar goes back in. Caitlyn's going to clean up this fight, I think.
And they get one more, though. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But red team's back on the map.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they're going to get the
Warwick does not care about your Braum stun.
No. But since Zach did already use his Inting buff,
Blue team is low, but I'm not sure red team can get here in time. King Nazgul sends the ult, misses. Malphite getting slowly poked down by this Caitlyn. Caitlyn's spacing is good. Victor
cannot be
gonna die.
Range. Yeah.
Caitlyn doesn't. Yeah, they honestly well played fight by Blue. They spaced perfectly.
Yeah.
Blue team showing they still have control of this one.
Big time.
I think red team was huffing the copium a bit, and I was starting to believe though. But they just died a little too late before that dragon, and they could not get all their members up to capitalize.
Good news is red team hasn't lost an inhibitor yet, but you'd almost want them to at this point so they can get a little extra gold from the minions.
Yep.
This pretty much looks like a perfect trap to just murder them when they come check vision on Baron. The classic Caitlyn trap at the edge of the bush. It doesn't look like blue team is looking for that trap Baron play, though.
Yeah.
Warwick sending bot for pressure, Caitlyn getting red buff. Red team's going to take this opportunity to clear vision at Baron. They're going to start it.
Baron.
They're going to full send it.
They got to force it.
I respect it.
They have to
All
force
right,
it.
they're making a
Arcane.
team decision.
And they take this slow, even with Victor.
Yeah. Baron at half health. It looks like they're going to maybe 50-50 this. Oh, man. Lilia stole the Baron, and red team is falling. Lucian just literally tickling the pubic hairs of Alistar. He does not care.
But you have a Warwick who's ending game right now, and that's probably it.
Red team actually did get the Caitlyn down, but that's all that's going to happen, and Warwick is going to end this game before he gets too drunk, bro. I can't believe how little damage that Lucian ult did to Alistar.
Cannon decided not to focus the tower and just hit the mid.
Dude, full AP Alistar still tankier than should be. We get the GG easy
He did
from the Chinese Smurf.
Oh, we get an FF. There you go. Perfecto. Wow.
Man, I sense that there's some animosity between these two teams.
Yeah, I don't think there's any real animosity. I just think it's they beat them.
I mean, we like Booze Bash with some healthy trash talk.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah,
it's for the people, by the people.
Exactly.
A clean 2-0. Are we going to interview some people?
If they want to jump in, absolutely.
Nazgul deathless this match, says the Sarah.
Yeah.
Honestly, a clean 2 games from the king.
Hey,
We get Cloud Envy.
How's it going?
You must be feeling pretty good after that.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my team. I think we played the map extremely well. Comms were a lot better this time around. I mean, we won last time, but I don't know. Everyone was kind of locked in. I liked our draft a lot. We keep pulling the bans we expect, so we just, plan. We planned for those bans to happen, so we were prepared for whatever. But
honestly, your draft was clean and your gameplay was cleaner. You guys played as the more cohesive unit. Setups for objectives, deep vision.
Mm-hmm.
It was excellent.
So talk to us about the Fury. Obviously, Fury's in a strong spot. Got a little bit of a nerf, and then you flexed it game 2. So walk us through that flex in game 2.
Really, it was just like Aaron wants to play, at least once, and Chase likes playing it. We put him on Malzahar duty like first game, so he kind of itches to play something a bit more aggressive and fun. So we're like, all right, we'll flex it out. It's likely going mid this time, but it's just a nice first pick since we pull the Elise ban, we pull the Darius ban, and Anivia. It's like, okay, we have this very strong champion that we can put in multiple lanes, and flex around. So it's kind of just a no given for us.
Yeah, and I actually, when I saw the Fury was going mid, I looked up the win rate, and it's one of Victor's biggest counters as well. And you can see that, right? It had some sustain in lane, can dive in and go untargetable. So you're able to get out of the the stun
get out of the W, the stun. So it's the champion's pretty crazy right now for sure.
So walk us through. Tell us about Evan, because he absolutely was running rabid both games. What were the the comms like for him. And then game one, he right at the end there, he went in kind of for no reason.
Oh, game one.
Right at
Or-
the end, we took the Ari down and kind of gave them a
he
bit of a
said-
chance.
Yeah, he just said he's like, I'll throw my perfect game for that, but otherwise he isn't saying anything. He's locked in. You know, I just want to put him on a champion he's comfortable with if his main's gonna get banned. So, you know, I let him run wild. It's hard to even see what's going on up there half the time when I'm on bot side, not looking around.
Course,
But yeah, support thing's really like roam heavy. So I tell him, you know, I'm gonna play Ezreal, I'm gonna play Caitlyn, I'm gonna play safe. You know, you roam as much as you want to. You know, I don't have to be the hero of the set or anything. So I'll just scale with you guys, and yeah. So you'll see a lot of runs from him, and Aaron plays topside a decent amount too.
Got it.
So yeah, you would have to ask him honestly what's going through his head because he doesn't talk too much during the set. But hey, I don't need him to. You know.
Yeah,
you might not have been the hero, but you had some clean team fighting on Ezreal and a really clean positioning on Caitlyn.
Oh yeah,
At that low health dragon fight, where you guys were sort of outnumbered, but you just spaced so well.
Yeah, the fights were a lot of fun. I actually did like the collector Infinity Edge lethality Caitlyn with first strike this time because I knew, you know, you don't want to take like a super long trades into Braum Lucian, so they can get like multiple stun procs off. He's playing Alistar too, so I was like, we'll just play to pop people. You guys are like super dive heavy, so I'll just play with my ulti to take people out. And I almost, I was really sad that I ended up dying because I got really antsy about trying to kill Journal because I think I headshot him for like 75% of his max HP, but
Yeah,
Collector didn't proc, and I was like, come on, how does that not proc? But yeah, all the games were fun, or both games were fun. Obviously.
Was the AP Alistair planned, or was it we're up so much gold, I'm sending it?
No, he wanted to do it before. He's like, I mean, we were looking at the comp after draft, and he's like, AP is kind of troll here. He's like, yeah, and Aaron's like, you don't have to do it. But Carden's like, no, I'm gonna still do it. So,
well, yeah,
I can respect a full send regardless.
Yeah, he's got a disgustingly large ocean of weird support champs and stuff. We might pull out something crazy later, you know, Lee Sin support, things like that. So whenever he has,
someone was asking for the Lee Sin support. I think that was Katie was asking for it. Someone in chat was doing that. I mean, there's honestly, man, there's not much to say. I mean, you won both games, about 10K gold up. You basically got all the objectives outside of, I think, maybe one dragon and one grub in both games. I mean, you guys were a step ahead. I mean, mid lane was top before their mid. It's just you guys were always had the numbers basically in every fight, and if you didn't, it was calculated. You had Evan top, or you were pushing bot. You guys just looked really, really good. So yeah, congrats. I think that's everything from me. May, you got anything else?
Well, that's it. Congrats on your win, and you guys played clean.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, good luck rest of season. Grant's spamming in the chat. He must have some type of access role. I think that's the MVP. For me, and MVP would probably be Warwick the champ or Nefiri the champ. Both were really, really good. I'd give it to the champs, not the players. But both look good. Mayo, you good? He might have
Yeah,
already left.
all set.
Yeah, and Charlotte, thank you so much for doing the OP. I'm
No
a bit of a
problem.
boomer, got no idea. So
No
I
problem.
do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
And
Okay.
that's it.
Bye bye.
Good night, Buzz Bash.
All right, thanks, guys.